But all eyes are on.
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Third, center fielder number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's Archer on 1-2. Waved out and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Now batting, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he let off the second inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense. Brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hope with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rasmus has a read on it, and that retires the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. 9 base hits in 40 tries. He also has 1 home run. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He spoils another one and will do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Brad Miller becomes out number 2 this inning. Gregorius is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, 19 hits in 34 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's the 1-1. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rasmus. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Duffy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0. Standing in, Colby Rasmus. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Colby Rasmus is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In now, Steven Souza. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Logan Morrison. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down a piece, it's 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit hard on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. On the ground up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number
Good
11.
pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Miller will put this one away, and the side is retired. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set and the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. The high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A swinging bunt to the mound, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. And a barehanded pickup. Got him! Now that's a gold glove caliber play there.
You got that right, man. There was a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Starlin Castro will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here it is on 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 3-0. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Unfortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So we got him looking there. Logan Morrison goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Danny Farquhar is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's Manny Machado now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Miller with the slide. There's one just late. He's safe. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jacoby
Ready
Ellsbury.
once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Greg Bird will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Little tapper down the first baseline, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Yankees leave them loaded, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Gardner on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Ready for another shot now. Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is fouled straight back.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Rays go in order. 1-2. Brad Boxberger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Starlin Castro.
14.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And into the box now, Brad Miller. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Brad Miller is dealt with for the 1st out in the bottom of the inning. Rounded down the 3rd baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another one sent foul. Going for strikeout number 15. And here's a ball hit in the air. Machado into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Colby Rasmus.
Digging in to try it again. Colby Rasmus. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing hard liner to left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
That ball was hit pretty good. I like the single, but man, the only reason we're talking about a single is how the defense really executed. They played deep, no doubles. They didn't want a ball in the gap. They were able to cut it off and hold him to a single.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1 on to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and none left. So nothing in the Bombers' 9th. Last chance for the Rays. They trail here 3-0. Adam Warren enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Digging in once again, Logan Morrison. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bird is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. 3 for 15. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Castro ranging into shallow right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Michael Pineda earns his 8th victory of the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Had to protect on 1 and 2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. Judge is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He won the Silver Slugger last year in the American League, but by watching him this year, it looks like he's using that Silver Slugger bat at the plate because he has no bat speed right now. We'll see if he can finally get it going.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a perfect 1-2-3 first for the big fella, CC Sabathia. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And a changeup right down the middle. Line toward the alley in left center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it, just couldn't come up with it.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar has it. There's one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. 1 down.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And at third base, Manny Machado. You talk about highlight reels. How about the throws he makes as he's going away from first base into the outfield? He's got such a great arm and great hands, too. Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And another foul ball.
Boy, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but, man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Played on the backhand. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting six.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Manny Machado now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Giancarlo Stanton now head-to-head against Nate Carnes. 1 for 6. 1-1. Here it is. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts him ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman. I like them.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Air-handed for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Yankees 1 and the Royals nothing. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And now a jump throw against his body. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Alcides Escobar.
Standing in now, Alcides Escobar. Fouled back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Billy Burns. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air out to center field. Stanton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Kansas City. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out, 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. There is Escobar. One there. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Orlando shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Cuthbert gloves it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. And again, follow Orlando. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Judge over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. It remains 1-0. Striding into the box, Manny Machado. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. trying to pick things up where he left off. Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we put up the team leaderboard, you can see that he's 5th best on the Yankees in that category. Standing in, Gary Sanchez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down. Move the count to 2-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Orlando on his horse. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The set and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And to score the runner from second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Full count. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Stepping in, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. In there, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Grounded softly to the right. Castro over to his left. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His guys lead it 2-0. Now to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
The batter, number 14.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Pitch out, nothing doing. From the stretch. On the ground to third. Cuthbert fields it cleanly, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He takes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Striding in once again, Billy Burns. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Throw gets him 2 down. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And they're on the board as now.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ready for another shot now, Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castro is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Mike Minor gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mike Minor.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. 1 out, nobody on. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. Line to the right side. And he is out. No runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals 1. Digging in to try it again, Chesler Cuthbert. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more,
Escobar.
Alcides Escobar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A high fastball is in there. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field. And that's out number 2. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2. Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 2. Here's Brett Gardner now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. His career numbers against this pitcher: 4 hits in 22 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Aaron Judge.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Kane. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 13 for him on the year as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well. So I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. His career got 8 hits in 25 tries. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees get a the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from right here in the Big Apple. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready once again, Paulo Orlando. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. A leap at the wall, but forget.
And it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off into this. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
First game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
4-2 the final score tonight. CC Sabathia earned his 5th win of the year, turning in 8. So that's Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Kansas City. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we get a lot of numbers on pitchers, and you can look across the board. His numbers look good, but the one that jumps out to me is the whip. He's averaging less than a half a runner an inning. So when you have that little bit of traffic on the ball diamond, you're going to win games.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Lorenzo Cain becomes the first out of the inning. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Carter is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Stepping up now, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Herwan Carter gets him to retire the side. KC down in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he scattered 9 hits. I'm being kind. Give up 9 hits in his last outing. I don't know what to expect this one.
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep in the contest last night. The 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. He's really struggled. You look at his last 10 ball games, his on-base percentage is under 200. For him to be under 200 getting on base, that tells you all you need to know. He needs to turn it around and turn it around fast.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Giancarlo Stanton becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in, Manny Machado. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. 3rd home run for him on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Kane. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low apparently. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. So striding forward now, Jorge Soler. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And another foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And in the outfield, Giancarlo Stanton. You know, we get so enamored with his home runs. And yes, they're pretty because he can hit some long ones. But I think because he hits so many long home runs, we forget about how good defender he is. He's got a cannon for an arm. Talking about throwing a frozen rope, he can throw it with the best of them.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
13, Salvador
now batting, Salvador Perez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes. In now, Starlin Castro, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Orlando, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Wow, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat, but couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off to throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
Into the box now, Chris Carter. Now Carter with a big swing as he lets this one high in the air out to deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they put it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we'll look.
A stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Escobar.
Stepping up to the plate, Alcides Escobar. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a cold 3rd strike, and that's the second out of the inning. With Merrifield next to hit. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 3-2 now to Machado. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be two. One there. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2-1. Here it is. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
Well, he clearly read the scout report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this misses for Milwaukee. Surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Duffy sets. Here it is on 3-1. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And the runner from third. Good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Travis Wood is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Another RBI. Talk about locked in. Every time he has an opportunity to drive somebody in, it seems like he's doing it. That's his 4th RBI of the game. What a ball game for him.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first in. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
16, Paulo Orlando.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's taken for a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. Rowanda Carter gets him to retire the side. KC down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Line hard deep into left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Hard liner to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Manny Machado. And he puts it on the ground to second. Merrifield picks it up on to first, and there are 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Holiday.
Standing in now, Matt Holliday. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready on 1 and 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Into the box, Jorge Soler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back. Gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box, Alex Gordon. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Yankees 9. And here's Starlin Castro. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th. The 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Hit toward the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Chris Carter.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Carter. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Wood has his target, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Orlando's under it. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Stanton comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Fastball on the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They ready for another chance. Brett Gardner. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Dribbled up the line. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Kane is under it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball. Home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Manny Machado now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 10 and the digging in to try it again. Paulo Orlando. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This for Machado down at 3rd. And the throw to man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Soler. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Set to deliver on 2-1 to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. See you later. Over the wall. So a 2-run shot for Matt Holliday, number 298 in his career, as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a liner. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Orlando ranging back. And this ball is to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Chris Carter. Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Escobar. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this. Seats in right. Now the pitch. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 14-1. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Alex Gordon goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Down the 3rd baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And he will scurry twice about trying to move up. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt as the looking at a fastball to end the inning. Royals leave 1. And as you can see, they are way behind. Seth Maness comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here. And they add another. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. Stepping in now, Manny Machado. He swings and grounds it to short. Escobar is able to get on it, and he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. Track shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Ready to take his hacks again, Matt Holliday, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time. A grounder down the line at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's 1. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Tyler Clippard comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. Can't mill on your chances as a professional.
Center fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Paulo Orlando. Fouled back. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-1 is the final.